Hey people, I'm live. It is Thursday, 5 p.m. It's miserable outside. It's a miserable day. It doesn't know if it's snowing or raining. It's sort of doing both. It looks like snow, but it feels like rain when it hits you. It's windy. Yeah, I think it's around +2 maybe, but it feels more like minus something with the wind. It's a miserable so-called spring day here in Toronto. If I had any brains, I'd be sitting all warm and cozy inside my apartment, watching someone else walk around the city. But I'm out here. So hello to Vivian Johnson and Tiana, Craig O'Connor, Alan K, what's up? Marge, Chatty Cathy, Gertish, Bill Graham, Billy T, hello Harjot, Kyle Walker, Toronto's doo-wop music guy, Tiana and just Smitty. Good to see everyone. Craig O'Connor, did I already say that maybe? Hello Zach, Greg Keating, hello Kimberly, Eileen Dover, William Elliott, Navin Dat, The Color Purple, what's up? Sammy Wu, you two, and Modano, Yvonne Atherton. Hey, Billy T, hello. Yes, I have an umbrella. My Dollarama purchase getting its first official test. Alright, so I'm at Allen Gardens, Jarvis Street, Gerrard Street just down there, Carlton Street right up here. Hey, Sharon Delaney, hello. Hello, Aaron 303. Yeah, welcome to everyone. Thanks for clicking in, I guess you could say, to the stream. Sort of had a plan for this walk, but with this miserable weather, I'm not sure if I'll stick to that plan or maybe just come up with something else. Yeah, I'm dressed warm enough. For the temperature anyway. Hey, Bruce Inch. Yeah, right now it's snowing. It was raining, snowing. Is it nicer in the Sioux right now? Hey, Ruben, hello. And Navin Dat, $3. Grim Day calls for a root beer. Have a good one. Thank you very kindly, Navin, for the super chat. That does brighten things up a little bit. Cheers. Here's Navin Dat, thank you. You can see my new umbrella. It's a Canada themed umbrella. That's actually all they had at Dollarama. They didn't have just regular black umbrellas. So I was like, oh well, I guess I'm going all Canadian. The snow though, when it lands on you, it just is immediately like a raindrop, right? It looks like snow coming down, but it feels like rain when it actually hits you. So I'd get all wet if I just put the umbrella away. Everything would get all wet. It's not that nice, dry, fluffy snow that just bounces off you. Hey, Dixon Cider, hello. Hello, Fernando. Alright, so we're just going north along Jarvis at this point. Vivian Johnson, $10. Did I get an umbrella with a vent? Unfortunately, no, they had nothing like that at Dollarama. And this is to help with the snack cupboard. Thank you very kindly. The snack cupboard is looking a bit bare, so I'll definitely start to refill it with your generous super chat. Cheers, Vivian Johnson. Thanks so much. Swedish Sherry's, Janice Pike, Lena Sandoval, hello. Alex Oliveira, hello to everyone. Sweet as Sherry's, $9.99 super sticker. Wow, thank you also for your support as well. I'll add that to the snack cupboard fund. Cheers, Sweet as Sherry's. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Hey, Michael Wynn. Yeah, you gotta have that wind, you know. You can't have any precipitation without wind, right? Gotta make sure whatever it is trying to murder your umbrella or blow it all into your face or all over your gadgets or whatever the case may be. Or freeze your hands off if you're carrying something. Or if you're carrying two things, such as I'm doing right now. Hey, Megan Alyssa and Alicia Lewis. Welcome to the stream. Stewie, $15. No rain in the Hamilton area. It's snowing. Good on you walking in this miserable day. Thank you so much, Stewie. Wow, $15. Very generous support. And yeah, this is more snow, I think, than rain right now. And with the temperature probably falling as we continue, I doubt we'll see any rain come back. Whoa! My umbrella just almost blew inside out. Thank you very much, Stewie. Much appreciated. And Peter Bradfield, $1.99. Sing Go-Go's We Got the Beat. We got the beat. Thank you very much, Peter Bradfield, for your support also. hope the weather is better in Metro Atlanta. Oh, there we go. My umbrella just had its first official inside out moment. Ay, caramba. It says 2 degrees, or it did say on there just a second ago 2 degrees. Feels more like minus 3 or 4. Hey Pereira, hello. Yeah, my umbrella holding hand is definitely feeling the effects here. Hello, Israel Morales. Janice Pike. Alright, hey, the wind calmed down. Wonder how long this will last. Everything calmed down all of a sudden. Now the snow is just coming down all in a very peaceful sort of way. It's still wet though. I'm not going to take down my umbrella. Hey, Gertrude. And Jenny's in the house. Hey Jenny. Howard Charco. Maybe I should talk more than Novella Cost. Maybe the wind will completely go away. Okay, wind, we've had enough of you. It's time to stop now, wind. Hey, rub one out to Rosie. How you doing? .42 there. That sounds better than here. Still kind of cold though. I just want to be able to take this umbrella down, really. That'll greatly improve this whole streaming situation we have going on right here. If I could just get rid of this umbrella. Let me do a test. How wet will I get without the umbrella here for like 30 seconds? Getting pretty wet. Everything's getting pretty wet. Okay, the umbrella didn't even last 30 seconds. I was like, nope. Up goes the umbrella. Daniel. Yeah, it's not really cold enough for a toque or hat. I do have a hood here if I need to cover up though. It's cold, but it's not that cold. I do have to readjust my gimbal grip here though. There we go. Yeah, it is miserable, Alicia. Cold, wet, windy. Not even duck weather. Ducks wouldn't want to be out in this. Hey, Mike Landry, $2 super chat. Hello, Ken and chat. Good to have you, Mike. Thank you once again for supporting and always showing up. Here's Mike. Thank you very kindly. Walking past tall buildings. Let's hope my umbrella doesn't turn inside out with some wind tunnel type effects here. Hey, Kevin Hawthorne. Oh, spoke too soon. That's exactly what just happened. Guy was just on a collision course with me. He was completely oblivious. Hey, Randy Roberts. Yeah, at this point, like nearing mid-April, it's just like enough of this. It's just bullshit, right? We're spring. I know we've had some warm days, right? Like 20, 21 degrees. Just teasing us. Yeah, the umbrella makes it like so much less pleasant when you have to deal with it. Whoa! It's just a huge pain in the ass, to be honest. Oh, I see. Jenny Kritzkamp, $5 for the next trip to Dollarama. And enduring the elements. Yeah, next trip to buy yet another umbrella. If this one survives. Or if this one doesn't survive, I guess. And I'll contribute that to the snack cupboard if this umbrella does survive. Thank you very kindly, Jenny. Much appreciated, Jenny. Thank you. Trans Canada, hello. Cactus Steve. All right, we're at Bloor. Maybe if I change direction, the wind won't be in my face. Hello, Elena. John Barrientos, what's up? And Lucky A. Yeah, we got definite snowflakes, but why do they have to be so wet? Give me some nice dry snowflakes. How's the best lawn in Toronto looking? It's definitely a lot greener than most of the other lawns around the city at this point. Yeah, unfortunately that's true novella cost, but hey, I can dream, right? Yeah, this is a nice church. Alright, we're heading on Bloor Street, heading west. Hey, Capellan. We're at church. I'm gonna put the gimbal down for a second and my umbrella. I just want to fix my cold hand situation. Alright, that's better. I just pulled my sleeve of my hoodie over my hand that's holding the umbrella, so that hand isn't completely exposed to the cold wind. And it feels a lot better. That will up my comfort level a good 50%. When your hand is freezing, you know, it kind of makes it hard to enjoy your walk. Hey, Voodoo, hello. Yeah, we're getting crap weather right now. Hello, Latino boy. Watching from Florida. Hello, Bodhidharma. And anyone else that I might have missed? Sebastian. It's not all that bad. I know I'm harping on the crap weather, but if it was that bad, I wouldn't be out here, right? So this is something I can easily withstand. Doesn't mean I might not complain about it, but that's what weather's all about. If you don't complain about the weather, are you even a Canadian? Are you even a human? I could have easily just said nope and stayed home. And been all cozy sitting in my chair with my pajama pants on. But I was like, I'm going to go out and stream in this crap. So I'm out here because I want to be. Hey, Assis, hello. Yeah, the winter and the summer are my favorite seasons to complain, right? Spring, when it's a normal, actual spring, like we'll hopefully have soon. Spring and fall, I don't have much to complain about. Those are the two most enjoyable seasons, to me anyway. Alan K, $3. Cheers to another Friday Eve again already. Seems like it was just like a minute ago that we were doing our last Friday Eve stream. Thank you very much, Alan K, for the support. Much appreciated. Robert Sprite. You think it could just stop raining, snowing, whatever this is, for like just a couple of hours though, right? Is that too much to ask? Just stop for a couple of hours. Everyone would be much happier. Yeah, this is snow, sort of. It's like wet snow. Hey, Fatima Shama, or Shams, sorry, Fatima Shams, $13.99 super sticker. Thank you. Thank you very kindly for your generous support. I hope you're enjoying watching me walk around in this miserable excuse for a spring day. Your support is very much appreciated, Fatima. Cheers. Thank you so much. new high-rise going up. Hey, Brent Mallon? Oh, I'm in your neighborhood, am I? Yeah, sometimes I've had people wave to me from their windows or from their front steps or their balconies. Hey, I see you! I've got the sunglasses on, I know, right? I'm just protecting my eyes from errant snowflakes or whatever these are. I don't want to get a little ice pellet in the eye. Christian Hansen. Karen on the Humber. There you go, Novelicos. Maybe if I wear these sunglasses, the sun will come out. Not too much sun though. Just enough. Just the right amount. Oops. Look at it. It's inside out. Ay, whoa. Hey, Dave. I don't want to be doing any slipping or sliding if I can help it. I went through the entire winter without falling down or slipping and falling even once, so I did it. Whoops, there we go again. Jeez, it's really trying to kill this umbrella, right? Jennifer Haley. And we got Picard. Tea, Earl Grey, hot. And Brad Palmer. What's up, Brad? How's the weather situation in North Bay? Hey, Martin Kelly. Ahead, Wolf at the 9.9, engage. Alright, crossing Young. Lots of honking idiots around here. umbrella blows out inside out literally every 20 seconds. Look at these pigeons. They are miserable too. They are not enjoying it. They're just all sort of hunkered down, going like, when will it be over? Hey, John B is also here. All my gadgets are wet. Alright, Fatima, enjoy the subway ride. Hopefully you don't hit any slow zones. Hey, 274727. Yeah, Kyle at Dollarama, that's all they had were these Canadian umbrellas. They didn't even, I mean, as far as the compact ones go, the ones that fold all up all small, you know, like I prefer, all they had were these Canada ones. A lot of impatient people. I think everyone's just fed up with everything. I'm fed up with everything. I'm gonna honk my horn. I don't care. Light without heat. Hey, Jillian Felix, hello. We're at Bay Street and Davenport Road. Looking down Bay. If there's any place warm I can duck into for a second. I can tend to my wet gadgets. Just give them a little pat down, you know. Whoops. Hey, Miss Lobo Bob. Hello, Camille. How you doing? Hey, Basil. How you doing? I think tomorrow's weather might even be worse than today's, so I just basically decided today was probably the better day to stream, but maybe I'll be wrong. We'll see. Alright, I can duck up into here, get some cover. It's even windy under here. Alright, let's put down the umbrella. Kind of pat down my wet gadgets here, try to get some of this water off of them. I think tomorrow's going to be rainier, just like a straight rainy day, right? So I thought today would be better if it's more snowy than rainy, but it might not even be the case. Hey Clayton, how you doing? Good to see you. All right. I think I've done all I can do here. Yeah, the wind is coming at me from every direction. No matter which way I turn, somehow it's still blowing in my face. And somehow it still keeps blowing my umbrella inside out no matter which way I'm going. Bishop Street. Kind of an intriguing looking street, I've always thought. Ah, frig. Oops, my umbrella is folding up on me. Uh-oh. Jesus. Alright. Yeah, my umbrella just decided I'm done. I'm just folding myself up. Put me in your pocket. Get me out of this nonsense. It's like, nope, you're going back up. If I have to be out here, so do you, umbrella. Hey, Mr. Adam's apple. How much was this umbrella? Not much. At Dollarama it was like $4, I think. Who will give up first? Yeah, I finished watching The White Lotus last night. I watched the rest of season 3. I don't know, man. I didn't think it was as good as season 1 and 2. That's just me, I guess, but I just thought the writing wasn't quite up to par compared to the previous seasons. Now, it's not sci-fi. It's just sort of like a weird drama slash comedy show about rich people at a really expensive resort. Each season they're at a different resort, but they're all owned by the same White Lotus company or whatever. But it's a different cast every season also. Except there's a couple people who carry over from one season to the next, but most of the season is a brand new cast every time. I'm on Davenport Road, Miss Lobo Bob. Hazelton Avenue. Want to go down into Yorkville. It's not a very pleasant day for walking around, I guess. Plus, this part of Davenport Road doesn't have a ton of pedestrian activity usually anyway. If you go down onto Bloor Street, it's probably pretty busy as usual. Avenue Road. Look at the traffic. Whoops. There's Ken's flowers over there. Not only looks that way at Visitor, it is that way. It is absolutely miserable. Yeah, looking south down Avenue Road. Alright, let's stay on Davenport. I wonder if I'll be able to complete my route I had planned out. It seemed pretty easy before I came outside, but now that I'm out here, I'm like, I don't know. On a nice day, it would be no problem. Hey, dog mama. I'm not sure. I have a few options in mind. Unexpected music coming from the coffee bar. That's true, Bodhi. Maybe I'll check that place out sometime, or Value Village, places like that. Ow. This time the umbrella got me. It's getting mad at me. The battery is dropping. It's not holding its charge that well right now. It's at 69%. Nice. Normally, this far into a stream with my power bank, I'd still be like 90% or something. Yeah, the umbrella whacked me on the finger with its little pointy, you know, this little pointy thing here. Tried to stab me. What is that all about? Somebody likes blasting their horn. Same person probably, I think, doing it over and over and over again. Got a very fancy looking new building going up. Hey, Ken Lan and Funny Dog. That one's pretty fancy too. It looks like it has marble, like a marble facade with the glass also, but most of the mid-rise buildings that are being built along this part of Davenport Road are pretty upscale, pretty luxury kind of buildings. Hey, leprechauns. Yeah, that mattress was too moist for my liking. Just the thought of laying down on a moist mattress is one of the grossest things I can think of. Edmar Wendell Santos, hello. Welcome to the stream. Maybe I'll cross. Let's cross. A bit of a look back that way. There's DuPont Street going that way. Let's stay on Davenport. I don't think I've streamed along Davenport Road. Not along any good length of it anyway, just small portions of it. I think I recorded one video walking along the length of Davenport Road, but that was like maybe 4 years ago or something, quite a long time ago. Let me lower the umbrella for a second. Taking advantage of this shelter for a moment. Oops, my power bank came unplugged. All right. We can't have that. Plug this back in pronto. Only at 61% battery now. Hey Lisa, hello. Yeah, we've got a lot of very upscale homes around here. There's still a few coffee times around, but not that many. They've definitely started to go by the wayside. You know, you find them in a few neighborhoods here and there. Oh God, this umbrella. As soon as the wind just goes underneath it in the slightest way, it just immediately blows inside out. I don't want to go up there. Oops, now my umbrella's trying to fold up on me. Now it's inside out and it doesn't want to go back to normal. Yep. Okay. Streaming and umbrellas do not go together, people. They do not go together. Hey, Coco, hello. David Gibson. This is a really nice neighborhood. Hey, Zach Thong. What's up, Martin Kelly? Alright, we're going to continue on Davenport Road here. I kind of strayed off of it for a few minutes there where we walked through some other streets. Davenport Road is kind of interesting because it runs right along the former lake bed of Lake Iroquois, which is like a ancient lake that existed about 13,000 years ago. Basically like a much enlarged version of Lake Ontario. So the lake came all the way up to here, basically. So we're walking along the lake bed of Lake Iroquois, and that's why there's a sudden rise in elevation right here, all along Davenport Road. Oh yeah, my condolences, Aaron Hockey. Greg Keating is hungry. Hey, Jefferson Rivas. Looks like the rain or snow or whatever is dying down a little bit here. For now, anyway. Here are the Baldwin Steps. We'll take you up to Casa Loma. You can sort of get a glimpse of it through the trees there. Alice Iddy, hello. The castle. From E. Blake. From Brooklyn, $1.99 super sticker. Thank you very kindly for your support. I hope the weather is a bit better in New York City right now. Thank you very kindly, E. Blake. Much appreciated. We got Carl Roth. Tomorrow, I think it's gonna be raining though, right? Warmer temperature is good, but last I looked it was gonna come with rain. Hey, Jacques Pilot. Solomon Kurtz, that's right. Toronto, Ontario, as we would say in Canada. I know there's a Toronto in Ohio, or as we could also say in Toronto, USA. And I know there are a few other towns with the same name also. I think the biggest one in the States is the one in Ohio though. It's not very big. It has about 10,000 people tops. George Brown College campus there. And I'm pretty sure all of the other Torontos around the world are named after this Toronto, right? This is the original Toronto. Because I know there's some other Torontos in other countries. Wing Zero, yeah, there's a city in California called Ontario. It's also an airport there. Alright, let's walk along Davenport Road. I was saying earlier how this street is a bit interesting because of its location along the ancient lake bed. So there's all these staircases all along the street that lead up to a lot of the homes and buildings on the north side of the street, which we're walking along now. So we'll see some of those as I continue along here. Like, this is a small example, but you'll see lots of houses with staircases that are way steeper, but they kind of start, you know, around here. There's one staircase that is right between two buildings, and it's kind of a long, narrow staircase. Kind of reminded me of the staircase from the Joker movie. The famous scene where he's walking or dancing sort of up the staircase or down it. That one's in the Upper Manhattan, I think, in New York, but I think Toronto does have a sort of a similar sort of staircase up ahead somewhere. I'll probably see it. Casablanca. That's funny. Where do you live? I live in Casablanca. Not the Casablanca you're thinking of, but it is Casablanca though. Hey, John Nicholson. Charles Rain, hello. Made our way up over 300 concurrent viewers. Thanks everyone. More staircases. If you're new to the channel, by all means hit the subscribe and the notification bell. You can check out more streams, or maybe I'll be walking around in even worse weather. I walked around in every sort of weather you can imagine. Snowstorms, rainstorms, heat waves, deep freezes, whatever. Do I know of the band TV on the radio? I've heard of them. I mean, I've definitely heard them. Of them, but I'm not sure if I've listened to any of their songs. I might have. Hey, Vincent and friends. Oh, right on, Lisa. Yeah, I mean, chances are I know some of the songs, right? I just can't think of any offhand. That's a name that is familiar to me, though. They've had radio play. Have they had TV play? Alright, we're crossing Bathurst. A nice big hill going north up Bathurst. Fortunately, the weather is too crap to allow us to see like the skyline from this distance away. It's all too overcast. Oh, is that right, Lisa? Okay. What YouTube concert should you watch? I don't know, what are you into? I don't know, watch The Police live in concert, 1982. That way you can get a lot of their big hits before they broke up. Do 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 da da da. All I want to say to you. You're gonna watch the police. Nice. Yeah, try to get a concert from, you know, within a year or so before they broke up, so you can hear the most number of popular songs as possible, I guess. Or you can watch one of their reunion concerts, but I think I prefer to watch one of the older shows, you know, from their heyday. Sting's voice was, you know, at peak performance level. I think the Police is probably the rock band that I remember listening to an entire album by the earliest when I was a kid, right? Because my uncle used to play them all the time on the stereo when he'd be over at our place hanging out with my mom, and he would play the entire album. So that's might have been the first complete rock album I've ever listened to from start to finish. Might have been their second album, maybe. I don't think it was their first album, but maybe their second album. Hey Neville, how you doing? Yeah, we're on Davenport Road. Alright. Yeah, the skyline is all obscured. Too bad. You can usually get a really awesome view from here of the skyline. Can barely make out the buildings. Hey, Mr. Q, hello. Do you reside in the Q Continuum? So you're probably neighbors with me, as I reside in the Ken Continuum. Or the K Continuum, as I sometimes call it. We're going to see more staircases here now. As they start to get steeper. Some of these staircases probably can't be that fun in the wintertime when everything's all icy. You would think not. I would also think not. Right, this one isn't that bad, but definitely have to be careful. At least when they're cement like this, it's not as bad as steel staircases. Some of these are in rough shape too. Right, Lisa? Let me adjust my grip on my gimbal. Here's a big one. It has two sections, another one way up ahead. Well, it looks like I'm sticking to my planned route. I wasn't sure if I would or not with this weather. I just decided to hell with it, I'll just tough it out. Everyone made shepherd's pie today? Davenport Road does have some little stretches of retail also, although not that many. It's kind of haphazard and gappy. Most of it is a bit further up ahead. There's those stairs going back down now. Some steep hills. Hey, Stephen Edwards. Kind of a neat design with these apartments here. You got the stairs, but you have a little garage and more residences, I think. Is this all one apartment, or is this two separate apartments here? I see a door there, but there's a door up there also. Hey, Nicole, hello. These are definitely a bit unique. You don't see too many buildings like this elsewhere in the city. Mark S. That's a good place just to leave the bins, right? It has a different built form than most townhouses in Toronto, though. Toronto is a city of townhouses, at least in the old part of the town, or of the downtown, I should say. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind today, because we got plenty of that. Just as I say that, the wind kicks up. Ooh, look, a psychic. Say, come to this random apartment here. Have I tried going upstairs backwards? Yeah, I've done that. Not lately, but it's really fun when you do that while carrying a large piece of furniture, right? If you're holding one end and someone's holding the other end and you get stuck going backwards up the stairs with the large piece of furniture. That's a great fun time, that is. Speaking of furniture, what the heck? Why? Why so many random chairs and dresser drawers here? Weird. Some of them look like they're in good enough condition. It's Winona Drive. Winona forever. Or so Johnny Depp thought at one time. Has it, Lisa? Huh. Mama's Bakery looks closed down to me. It's probably there last time I recorded a video along here, which was at least 4 years ago. It's been a little bit of a retail stretch here, but it doesn't last too long. Jungle City Pet Shop. That also looks closed. I don't know. It doesn't look open anyway. This is open. It's Alberta Avenue. Anybody watching from Alberta right now? Got a pizza place. Yeah, I found Ernie's. It's a barber shop. Ernie's Barber Shop. Hey, Bert. Hey, Ralph. Hello. I don't know, maybe Bert's Barber Shop is somewhere along here. Hey, Oscar Sanchez. Got some kind of intriguing looking streets. Some nice looking residential areas. Whoa! Sudden gust of wind. And it folded my umbrella up. Ah, God. So maddening. Hey, SG. Hey, later 274727. Oakwood Avenue. This is where it begins. If you walk north, you'll eventually get to Eglinton Avenue, and that's where it will end. Go through Oakwood Village along the way. Fernando, yeah. fun for you guys, I guess. Trying not to just throw my umbrella into the street. And here's where Davenport Road begins, right here. You go all the way down to Queen Street. And I found someone who doesn't want to give up on either Halloween or Christmas, it seems, here. They want to keep the spirit alive. Got some Christmas and Halloween all in one. Alright, yeah, there's a nice piece right there for Lisa. Now here's some steel staircases. I imagine these ones are a bit icy in the winter, right? Hey, Gabriela Guto, 49 Mexican pesos. Ken versus the rain and his worst enemy, the umbrella. Thank you very much, Gabriela. I didn't even know you were watching. Your support is very much appreciated. I'm glad you enjoy all the walks. And I'm glad you do your workouts as you watch my video. Or videos, I guess. Thank you very much, Gabriella. Awesome support. Much appreciated. Now here's an old school looking place. It's not TV on the radio exactly, but it's pretty close. TV video sale and service. Oh look, I found that staircase. Let's go up and take a look. Actually, I think this is one of there's another one that's a bit more closed in, I think, further down, with buildings right up against either side of it. These are big stairs, like each step is almost two footsteps long, if you know what I'm saying. Like, look how wide the stairs are. So now we're on top of the lake bed of the ancient lake. That's pretty neat. And there's a nice neighborhood up here. Got Regal Road. It's a nice Tudor style housing. Now back down we go. You can get a good view of the city normally, not today. Can't see shit today. Yeah, the neighborhood up there is really, really nice. Glad you're enjoying SG. One more time. You know how far things are? You notice there's a bike path here. A bike lane. You gotta climb to get to these houses. Hey, Jelly Bean. There's some more art on the side of that building for Lisa. Hey, Crikey, hello. Tall buildings off in the distance. You can actually see these ones. They're close enough. I'm gonna obscured, as are the ones downtown. I think this is Dufferin Street coming up. I must have walked past Ossington and didn't even notice it. Ossington Street begins heading south from Davenport also, I think. Or Avenue, Ossington Ave. Yeah, we're going the other way, David. Away from downtown. We started downtown. You saw it, Jenny? I didn't even see it. Hey, look, it's the Suffering Dufferin. And another one. Got two Suffering Dufferins. Oh, that's going south looking down that way. But we're pretty far west of downtown though, so you'd have to go east. You'd have to go pretty far east to get back into downtown. Okay, car. Here's a long ass staircase you have to climb just to get to your front door. Look at that. Are we getting bufferin on dufferin? Oh, look at this one. This one's steep. Look how steep the staircase is. This one too. Yeah, these ones are crazy here. That's a nice looking house up there. Hey, YouTube. This one's at an angle, not as steep. The snow seems a little fluffier now. Doesn't seem as kind of splash on impact as the snow we had earlier. Well, this is more like it. This is the kind of snow that doesn't really get your stuff all wet, you know, your gadgets. Not as much anyway. Hey, Batfink, hello. Hello, Sal. Welcome. Anyone wondering where I am? I'm on Davenport Road. We've been walking along Davenport Road for quite a while now. Basically from where it began, right downtown in the Yorkville area. Aha, look at this another staircase here. Kind of similar to the one we already walked up. I think it just also leads to the nice neighborhood up ahead, up above. On top of the old lake bed. I've done well, yeah. I was having second thoughts, you know, when I was starting the stream, whether or not I'd follow through with this walk. Because I have something else in mind for after the stream that I wanted to do. But I have to admit, I was thinking, should I just bail on that idea? I almost did, but I just decided, no, let's stick it out. And the umbrella is still intact, even though it's been blown inside out about 50 times. I think it's a bit sturdier than my previous umbrella. Yeah, we're past 2 hours. 2 hours in miserable weather. Today is National Siblings Day. Oh, I didn't know. Hey, awesome. Hello to my siblings out there, if any of you ever see this. I have 3 siblings. Hey, Derek C, hello. Yeah, I've had my sister Melissa, who lives here in Toronto, in a few videos and live streams. And she lived in Vancouver for a couple years, and I went out there to see her then and did some videos and streams there too. But she's back in Toronto. She has been for going on 2 years. I think it'll be 2 years this summer. Long walk along Davenport. So we're approaching Lansdowne. Hey, leprechauns, hello. Oh, it's a ghost bike. That's always a sad sight. In the south. Hey, a GO train. Hey, Jake Eves. Hey, sure thing, Kevin. AKA Toronto's doo-wop music guy. I've been meaning to do a Davenport walk for a while. I was just waiting for winter to end. But we sort of still are dealing with a bit of winter as I'm doing this now. It's just regular snowing now by the looks of it. It doesn't seem like it's mixed with rain much at the moment. This winter can suck it for sure, or this weather. This never-ending winter. All of the above can suck it. Switch hands here. I'm putting my umbrella. Oops. And there goes the umbrella again. Decided to put the umbrella in the other hand, but I don't think it liked that too much. Yeah, this stretch is a bit grittier up ahead. Getting close to Old Weston Road. We've got some pigeon art. We're far, far away from Mississauga. Sort of a bit of an industrial feel up ahead, I find. Hey, who's that guy? Oh, wait a sec. Is it this guy? They kind of look alike. Hey, what's that guy doing on there? He did do the hockey song, so that's probably why he's on there. I'm going to switch back to the other hand again. I kind of like it, to be honest. Lisa, $5 sympathy super, get a new umbrella. This is actually a brand new umbrella though. But it's a Dollarama umbrella, right? But thank you very much for the $5 of sympathy. It is much appreciated. Cheers, Lisa. Yeah, what's still $1 at Dollarama? Maybe like a chocolate bar? Not too many other things. Look at this nice grit. The Happy Chinese restaurant. Doesn't look very happy anymore. It's Mr. Convenience. That's still open. Hey, Zynga Man. The Heavenly Touch Barbershop. Dismal is a very good word to describe this weather. Ah. That sounds better. I'll take Sudbury's weather. And Tiana said the Sioux also has nice weather today. So North Bay probably does too, would be my guess. Arata, yeah, lots of streets I find either begin or end at Davenport. Yeah, going both north and south from Davenport. This is all boarded up by the looks of it. Hey, Kathleen Das. Long time no see. Oh, Vivian, thank you. All right, I'll keep an eye out. Thank you very much. Definitely a very early birthday present. Have a neat little grocery place here. Got more grit. Someone just put their big bubble tag over the art here. You know, you're kind of a dipshit when you do stuff like that. Hey, Joe's Grocery. I wonder if that one is closed over there. It doesn't seem to have much going on. It's all covered with graffiti. And this one is all boarded up. Got some very authentic looking Toronto grit here. Toronto is a surprisingly gritty city, you know, much more so than a lot of people would think. SRPJB. I'll just enunciate every letter rather than try and pronounce that. Welcome to the stream. Lucky Convenience. Lucky Larry's. I like that. Come to Lucky Larry's. Quick Caribbean variety store. See some of the housing stock. Lots of sort of row houses and things like that. I'm still have the umbrella up. Poking Pigeons Inc. Okay. I was like, why are we poking pigeons? That doesn't sound very proper to me. I just passed something, did I? This feels more like rain again now. Hey Yahya, how you doing? Cedric Sneer, watching from Ottawa. Whoa, my gimbal is sliding out of my hand. Run to us, we got everything you need. Oops, I'm under the umbrella. Hey, kind of a neat row there. I like it. I like this too. Kind of gritty. Everything is cool around here. Hey, it's 11 Division of the Toronto Police. Yeah, we're almost at the end of Davenport Road. So basically, I'll have walked along the entire length of Davenport Road. We started downtown, where I crossed Yonge Street, where Davenport began. Yeah, you got to go down that way to get to the junction down there. Well, if you're going east, Davenport Road turns into Church Street when you cross Yonge. And then it takes a turn to the south. But if you're going west, it just ends right up ahead. And I always like this part of Old Weston Road up ahead. Yeah, I like these houses too. You don't see too many of these sort of flat top row houses in Toronto, right? They usually have like a pitched roof or something, but you do have some around town, such as here. There's some in Cabbagetown, a little bit, not too many though. Usually on the little side streets in Cabbagetown you might find a few like this. Old Weston Road. So that's it for Davenport Road. It basically ends right there. These ones are more typical. The pitched roof, or as they say in some American states, roof. Got a pitched roof. Hey, thanks, Arata. Got their Christmas decor. The traffic here. Whoa. Enough with the fakakta wind already, oy vey. Whoa, there it goes again. It's St. Clair Avenue. So Old Weston Road continues north. Eventually you'll find your way up in the Rogers Road area, and there's another neat neighborhood along Rogers Road that will go over to Weston Road, the other Weston Road, not the old Weston Road. And you can also get to Weston Road just down there. The stockyards are just over there. But maybe this is a good spot to wrap up the stream, because as I mentioned, I kind of wanted to record a video in this area before I head home. Probably walk that way along St. Clair Avenue, because that will get me towards home. Not going to walk the other way. Yeah, 2.5 hours, right? That seems to be pretty typical stream length for me for some reason of late. So I hope you all enjoyed. The weather was miserable, but we powered through. We made it. The umbrella survived. Looks like it's going to be usable again for another rainy day or snowy day, whatever the case may be. So thank you all for sticking it out with me. I had a lot of fun, you know, despite the crap weather conditions. I enjoyed talking to you all, and be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit all the buttons for any new viewers maybe who are watching for the first time. You can catch my next stream in 3 or 4 days, and I'll be premiering a pre-recorded video tomorrow evening on the channel around 7 or 7:15 p.m. Hope to see you in the live chat during the premiere. And thanks to the mods for being awesome as always. A+ top drawer mod squad. And a huge thanks to everyone who sends support. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and keeping my snack cupboard stocked up. It's much appreciated. Alvin Mash, thank you very much. And everyone, until next time, I will continue. All right, cheers all. I'll see you in the next one. And thanks to all the channel members too, I should mention. Alright, so I'm gonna pack up my gadgets and get my other gadgets out. Alright, later everyone.